Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the dispenser funnel guide assembly in the Frigidaire refrigerator. It's going to be a very easy repair. Should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to need a number 2 square bead screwdriver. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new dispenser funnel guide assembly. The dispenser funnel guide assembly is located inside the dispenser behind the interface control board. The funnel guide assembly includes the bracket, the actuator arm within the guide and ice door, the closing mechanism, and the auger motor and the water dispenser switches. When the lever is pressed, the auger motor turns the auger and dispenses ice, or if selected, water starts dispensing. The main reasons to replace the dispenser funnel guide assembly are if the parts inside break, causing a water leak, or if the pedal breaks off. Okay, here we are. We're at the dispenser assembly, and to remove this interface control board, we need to start with taking out 2 screws at the bottom here. I am using a square bead number 2. I'm going to slide it forward and remove it. Now we need to take out the 2 screws here. I'm going to use the same bead number 2. Then I'm going to slide this the bottom portion out, and it's going to fall down. We're going to release these 2 clips on the top. Turn it over, and now we're going to disconnect the plugs here. Press on the locking tabs and pull it out. This one a little bit trickier. All right, 2 more screws. I'm using the same number 2 square bead. All right, so I'm gonna free this tube. First, I'm going to unclip it here on the top, and I'm gonna slide it out. This is the old dispenser funnel guide assembly next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from AppliancePartsPros.com. All right, so we're going to install this funnel guide assembly. Well, we're going to start with taking this harness out of the way. And I'm going to slide the tube in. Then I'm going to lock it into this retainer clip here on the top. Press it in. And bring this assembly into the place. And I'm going to secure it with a couple of screws. And I'm using that number 2 square bead screwdriver. Do not over tighten that screws. You're going to crack the plastic. All right, now I'm going to unwind this harness. Tack in this one. Now I'm going to install the dispenser interface control board. I need to plug it in. As remember, this one was the difficult one to unplug. So it's going to be very easy to plug in, right? And then the large one goes in there. And this one goes in here. I'm going to turn it over. And we got these two posts on the top. They go inside first. And I'm going to bring the bottom in and secure it with a couple of screws that I'm using same bead number 2, square bead number 2. Now I'm going to install this bottom plate, slide it up and bring it in. Right now I'm going to secure this with a couple of screws at the bottom. I'm using that square bead number 2. Do not over tighten, you're going to break the plastic. Plug the fridge back in and make sure it's cooling. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.